afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, August 15th, 2019. When you look around you, this planet, and you see what is transpiring, you see this hurriedness, this turmoil, this increased intensity of faster of trying to degrade the planet, the civilization, to incarcerate, to imprison from different aspects. The reason this is because the accelerated activity, which involves exposure of many things that for centuries have been hidden, but are no longer hidden. And what we're witnessing is the ending of this vile control mechanism on the planet. Whenever things are hurried and rushed, accelerated beyond anything that they've ever been, it is because the low frequencies of these beings, they're aware that their time, their control, their influence is ending very rapidly. So for most, it's very difficult to ascertain that because of the fact that they're just not connected yet with themselves. They're scattered. And so it's hard for them to differentiate, separate what really is going on. Okay? It's the opposite of what you see. So what you see is a controlled mechanism. Okay? What the civilization sees is a controlled mechanism. It is a deception, which has always been the case. It's always been a lie and a deception. But when you're immersed in something like this for centuries, it's very difficult for the civilization to ascertain that this is just a bunch of hot air. And it continues, though, to keep people in fear. Those that are disconnected, those that are basically wandering, not knowing all the time that their temple of the kingdom was within them. Say. And of course, the civilizations have been taught to continually look outside themselves, period. And when we look outside ourselves, this is where we get the subconscious guilt and, low self-esteem and attitude, all of that stuff. It just shifts, it changes. So in this understanding, we accelerate our intent with Source. And we accelerate our intent of a new civilization, a new life, a new existence, which means what we've experienced in this construct is ending. And the new construct, this is why we are in meditation every day. This is why we absorb different knowledge, information every week, because of the fact that we are preparing ourselves for this transition, which is rapidly approaching. Right? And the transition is from this dankness of a world to the brightness of a peaceful, joyful, happy, blissful existence, which is the opposite of the existence that we're involved with right now. And as we elevate ourselves continually, not to allow any of this rhetoric to influence us at all. We should be masterful enough to understand what it all is. Okay? It is a redundant process of annihilation. That's all it is. Doesn't matter. It's destroy everything, enslave everything, and continually control, manipulate, and deceive. That's all it is. There's nothing else to it. And when you look at it for its true nature, that's what it is. So you basically flood it from the heart mind, from source creation, with deep eternal love. That's all you can do. And you move forward. And you don't look over your shoulder. And you keep moving forward. And that's it. You don't. You move into bliss. You move into joy. You move into harmony, peace, for yourself, and connecting with your God and your kingdom of God and the God mind, and moving yourself into source, which you are part of. Isn't it ironic that they train the civilization to be separate from source, right? To separate themselves. That's why you always hear segregation, separation, tearing apart the civilization with stupid things like race, color, creed, all of those things, which is just absolutely nonsensical. Makes no sense whatsoever. But that's what this construct is about. It doesn't make any sense. Not to us. To them, it makes a semblance or some type of sense, because to them it is total annihilation of everything, including themselves. To them, that makes sense, right? They separate their thought process from that. They believe that they'll just never they'll exist in those bodies forever, and that's not the case. So, and it's always this way. Not with just this planet, but many others. It's always this way. It's a little bit here and there is a little bit different. Civilization looks different. Some of the culture and social structures are different, but all in all, when you look at it in clear sight, it is the same. It is the low negative energies, the low frequencies of annihilation, going up against those who are in higher frequency of peace and joy and bliss and prosperity for all, for everyone. And what this means is that it is just a conflict, right? And so part of us, we have the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, the masculine and feminine, and we balance that. And the higher in frequency we go, the more it is balanced. And eventually, it is all love, period. And the lower frequencies just do not exist. That's what happens as we continue to move up in higher frequencies. Or some people call it densities or dimensions. So, this is what you're experiencing. This is what we all are experiencing. We are all seeing and feeling. You don't even have to see it, you can feel it. Some are frightened, some are fearful. Okay? Doom and gloom, that's a good scenario because a lot gets sucked into it. They're playing in the game, but they're trying to help people. But they're still playing in the game. See what I mean? These are the people that report all kinds of information and knowledgeable in different areas, but they're still playing in the game. They're not outside of it. And this is the mistake that many make throughout the eons of existence in different civilizations that have made this mistake of being in the game but believing that you are moving out of the game. That's what it is. It's a game. So we are, in many ways, ascending. Okay? Ascension means that you are moving your frequency. You're the God source. You're the your source. All right, because source created you, and source flows everywhere. All right. Who do you think created Mother, Father, God? Source. Yeah, we're all gods, and we're all from source. So when you understand that, then we begin to intentionally move up in our vibrational frequencies. We continually move upward, ascend, which is increasing vibrational frequency and moving continually upward, which means that the higher frequencies hold more peace, joy, love, tranquility, and less turmoil, conflict, and destruction. Because they cannot maintain. Some of them do sneak in the lower levels of the higher frequencies, and then sometimes there is house cleaning that is done where the higher frequencies just basically vaporize them, and that's about it. You know, it's like you have a long coat, you're running through muddy water, right? And sometimes if you go too low, the bottoms of the coat become soiled. That's kind of the analogy when we're in the higher frequencies and you have some of the dark energies, which are low frequencies, come up, okay, and soak the bottom of the coat, and then you have to cleanse it, clean it, by vaporizing those frequencies. Because understand, everything's a frequency. That's it, period. So, in today's meditation, we are connecting with the creation of us, of what we are. And that is Source. We are connecting, we are merging, I guess the best way to put it is that we're merging with the creation of us, of our God. So we are literally elevating ourselves in the flow of Source creation. Source is all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. The sacredness of space is Source. Everything you come in contact with is Source. There's nothing else. There's different names, different titles that civilizations have given it, but it is Source. Source has a consciousness, collective consciousness of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. And we are part of Source. So what does that make us? We know we're all gods. And we know we are the kingdom of God. Do you see how that vibrates with you? How that we do no harm? That we love everything? Do you see how that works? Because everything is Source. And Source is us. That's where when we say, love every aspect of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Love it all. This is what brings you into harmony. This is what brings you into balance. This is what connects you with the even flow, constant flow, perpetual flow of Source. And this is the flow of Source creation. The flow of Source creation. Feel how that harmonizes in your heart mind. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are already. And the first thing you're going to want to do is relax the body. And how do you achieve this? You move into the now. Only the now. It is all that is the now. Not the past. We all have gone into the past to create our future over and over and over again. It never ends till we become cognizant and conscious of it. And we don't go into the future. The reason is that everything happens in the now, only in the now. Then it becomes the past. It's over. Now, as you move into the now, the body will relax, the shoulders will drop, the lower tension, the lower stress in the lumbar area and the glutes will expel itself, dissipate. so the body goes into more of a comfort, relaxation, and a peace. Now, you're going to also want to breathe. You want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You want to breath in through the nose and breath out through the mouth. And as you breath in through the nose, you're going to want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and as you breath out through the mouth. You want to do this at least 6 times. But as you breathe in, why do we hold it for 3 seconds? For those of you that are new, it's because it focuses us on the now. People think that they should be thinking things or that things should be going on in the now. That's not true. It should be silent in the now. This is part of stilling the mind, being in the now. This eliminates all of the thoughts coming in about future and all of the thoughts coming in about past and literally bombarding you. This is about stillness, where you quiet the mind, you still the mind in the now. And the breathing focuses you to do that. You go deeper and deeper and deeper within. You focus on the now through your breathing. You want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as you breathe in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. There's no negatives, seriously, none. Those are conjured up by the mind and the ego. So when you bring in this divine positive energy, it is from source. It is from all creation. It is from the collective consciousness of the universes. And it comes in through to the God. If you're conscious, you will communicate with the God, and you will have the information. And basically the information is that you are becoming more and more connected with the direct flow of source, the flow of source. You move, your God continues to move upward in higher and higher frequencies. It experiences through your body. So you elevate yourself with your heart, mind over mind. You begin to harmonize and balance the heart-mind over the mind. And this message is that you are free and you expand. And understand that source is everything, everywhere. You, your body, this planet, the sacredness of space, the stars, the galaxies, the universes, it is all source. How do you think that we are gods and creators of universes? Because we are source. Now, as you exhale, you're exhaling the low pull of the lower frequencies and energies of this planet, of this universe, of the anti-civilization. And you flow upward with source. You are leaving it. You're not destroying it. You're leaving it. This transition is in full bloom. You know it because you feel it and you sense it through your God. We turn and we fold into the heart-mind. And we float up above the heart into the neck area, and we do it effortlessly, and we're going deeper and deeper and deeper within us. stillness. You're in the now. You're in peace. You're in joy. You're in bliss. And you're met with your God. And you fully embrace. You merge. And you affect the frequencies and the very existence of what is instantaneously. You affect all that there is around you. You affect the ripple in creation by moving deeper and deeper within your God. You expand. You embrace the love that you are, the peace that you are, the joy that you are, the abundance that you are. You continually move effortlessly in total joy, deep eternal love, which is higher and a higher frequency. You'll know this because you're drawn to interact with the low frequencies of this anti-civilization are eliminated. They're not there. This is how you know that you are ascending. And it depends on how much you are connected with Source, on how quickly you move. This is not a race at all. It is a transition. So no one is ahead of anyone else. It is just for you and how you apply your knowing. Because in eventuality, we will all meet in the same place. You find yourself completely encased in a perfect sphere. And this sphere protects you 24/7, all of us. And it's made up of Source, the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. The ability to heal ourselves. This will become a reality. The violet, blue, purple transmuting flame, of Archangel Michael. And the purple transmuting flame, separate. And the violet ray. And the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God. Mother, Father Gods. It's source energy. All of this, frequencies. And as we put this deep within and interact and embrace, we ascend. We move into love. Not just sporadically, and more and more and more. And moving into love and staying in love is a complete ascension. It's enlightenment. The enlightenment comes, the ascension follows. Being in love, always. This is where we are transitioning. We are heaven on earth. We are the kingdom of God on this planet. Think about that. Does it make any sense to any of us that this nonsense is taking place? This idiocy? No. That's why we're moving away, out of it, becoming that which we are. Love. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we move to form our circle of light. This light is God energy. That's why it has such a brightness to it. Some call it light. Others call it bright energy. planet, this Earth. And in the atmosphere and everywhere, this frequency, this high frequency, it saturates all of the lower depth frequencies. It agitates those frequencies. They become accelerated in fear. They become disharmonized, and they're in their low frequency. And this is what is occurring. And as we continue to saturate the planet and the civilization and all these low frequencies, they will continue to scurry, run, hide, do anything in desperation to thwart the inevitable, the saturation of deep eternal love. You cannot run. Everything is saturated. You could be 100,000 miles beneath the surface, and you are not exempt from love. We begin to float up above the planet. And as we do this effortlessly, we immediately call on our other brothers and sisters, our other parts of Source. These are all the light energy beings in all universes, all dimensions, all densities, all existences, who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love, who are in generosity, who are in kindness and peace and joy and humbleness, in confidence. And they come in the Guga plexus, massive, filling this universe and beyond. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. They are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes, as we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And we are all one. We are Source. We are love. And our God light energy expands. We call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of this civilization, who have been assisting this civilization on this planet for eons, in peace, in protection, in joy, in kindness, and caring. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in joy, peace, benevolence, tranquility, kindness, generosity, and humbleness. And they come in the trillions, arm in arm, hand in hand, and they join us. They flock in. They are in a constant state of the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. We move into a constant state of the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our God-light energy continues to grow and expand. We call upon all the ascended masters. These are those who have ascended out of body and who have left the matrix, but have come back and risked themselves to assist this civilization into harmony, peace, and joy. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundancia, just to name a few. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love in joy, peace, kindness, generosity, humbleness, benevolence. And they join us, arm in arm, hand in hand. And they, and we, and all of us are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitude. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy expands. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, Agartha, hollow earth, beneath earth. All of these civilizations who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who are in kindness, in benevolence, in peace, in joy, in generosity, in confidence. And they join us, arm in arm, hand in hand, in the billions. They're in the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are in the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy expands. We call upon all of the off-worlders and galactics who have been assisting this civilization in its evolution, in its enlightenment, in its ascension, and freeing itself from its own self-imposed bondage and slavery. They are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in perpetual love, kindness, joy, peace, generosity, confidence, humbleness, benevolence, tranquility. And they come in the billions. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join with us. They are in the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. And we are in the highest, deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy expands. We call upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this life and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. They are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in benevolence. They are in joy. They are in peace, in confidence. They are in generosity and humbleness. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this circle of light. And we are in the deepest, deepest, and deepest of highest gratitudes, and they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest of highest gratitudes. We are in constant, perpetual gratitude, all of us. And we are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy continues to expand and saturate the sacredness of space. And we are source. We are creation. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet in this now. They are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in perpetual love, joy, peace, kindness, benevolence, generosity, and humbleness, confidence, tranquility. And they come in the trillions, shapes, sizes, forms, colors, of which we have never laid eyes upon. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. And they are the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarves, the gnomes, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphin, the whale, the Pegasus, the unicorn, the minotaurs, and on and on and on. And they are in the highest, deepest of gratitudes, and we are in the highest and deepest gratitudes, and we are all one, and we are all love. And our God-light energy continues to expand and saturate all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. Ever. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It's that center circle. It's massive. We created this sphere. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. It can be seen, heard, and felt through all densities, all dimensions, all universes, all existences, all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever. And it saturates and floods the sacredness of all space, all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, and the deepest eternal love. It can be seen, heard, and felt in all of these immensely. It grows. It keeps expanding. It eliminates the low frequencies, the low vibrations, the annihilation frequencies. And it's in perpetual motion. You can feel it flood you. You can feel it as it is part of Source. You feel it just saturate your physical body inside and out, head to toe. Your God, your kingdom of God. It is in brilliant light spectrum of reflective, glittering, expanding, and shining particles of Source. You can feel yourself continually increasing your vibrational frequency in total harmony, in stillness of mind, in peace, in joy, in total deep eternal love. You can feel as this energy of our creation, of our intention, of which we are Source, and we look down upon this planet and we see all of our brothers and sisters, all life, all Source, and we flood it. In the deepest eternal love. We flood everything. We elevate them all. We infuse them with the consciousness of understanding that they are Source, that they will move into love, into peace, into joy, into kindness. This saturation is in constant, perpetual movement. It is continually flowing and saturating all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever. This planet is being flooded and saturated inside and out, and every single bit of its existence is in Source, deep, eternal love energy. Nothing, and I mean nothing, in the lower frequencies can withstand this power, this deepness of eternal love, this deepness of kindness and peace and tranquility, this deepness far-reaching. It is all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. And the muddy water of these low frequencies is being cleansed from all that there is, ever has been, and ever will be. And it's intensifying. And it is becoming stronger. and stronger and stronger. It will get to a point where those low frequencies will be vaporized in the love of Source. Feel it. You are it. I'll join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. very masterful, spectacular, and a hugely impactful time in this planet, in this atmosphere, in the solar system. And that's why we're here. Because we've all been here, but on other planets before. And we've all assisted in the liberation of that planet. And this is why we're in celebration, as we continue our adventure and our journey with a complete transition of planet Earth into the higher frequencies and realms of peace, joy, benevolence, love, gratitude, kindness, confidence, generosity, and humbleness. Take it with you. Know this to be true because you know you feel it every single moment as it continues to increase and expand. And throughout the evening, the night, and the following morning, we will be back here August 16th, 2019, 3 p.m.,